Final warning. God says, you are not alone, and you must become aware of what is happening around you. This is not a drill. Something in your life needs your attention tonight, and if you ignore it, you may miss what I am trying to protect you from. Do not scroll away from this, because what you are about to understand can change how you see your safety, your home, and your peace. I am not speaking to frighten you. I am speaking to awaken you. There are moments when you feel uneasy without knowing why, and those moments are not random. I place that feeling inside you so you will slow down, look around, and come closer to me. Type Amen if you believe. You have been distracted lately, and your attention has been pulled in many directions. While you were busy, your sense of awareness became quiet, and you stopped noticing small signs around you. I am calling you back into alertness, not panic. I am reminding you that your home, your space, and your life deserve your full attention and care. If this speaks to your heart, take a moment and like this video so more people can be reminded to stay aware and protected. I am your protector, but I also guide you to protect yourself with wisdom. Lock what must be locked. Pay attention to what feels out of place. Do not ignore your instincts when they rise, because I often speak through that quiet voice inside you. Tonight is not about fear, it is about awareness. And awareness is a gift I have given you. Type yes if you trust God. There are times when you feel watched by life itself, as if something unseen is pressing on your peace. That feeling is not always danger. Sometimes it is your spirit asking you to wake up and return to me. When you turn your attention back to me, your fear loses its power. When you stand in my presence, no shadow has authority over you. It is not just about what is outside your walls. It is about what is happening inside your heart. I see the tension you carry, the way your thoughts race when everything becomes quiet. I am calling you to slow down and come back into my presence where peace lives. Type 777 to receive blessings. You have allowed too many distractions to take your focus away from what truly matters. Your home is not just a place of walls and doors. It is a place of spirit, and what you allow into it shapes your peace. When your attention drifts, you begin to lose your sense of control, and that is when fear starts to grow. I am reminding you that you have authority over your space, your thoughts, and your actions. Nothing has power over you when you stand firmly in me. There are small signs you have been ignoring, not signs of danger, but signs of imbalance. You have been feeling tired in ways that rest alone cannot fix. You have been sensing that something is off, even when everything looks normal on the surface. That is because your spirit is trying to guide you back into alignment. I am not warning you of harm. I am guiding you back to awareness. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. Tonight is important because it is a moment of decision. You can continue moving through life on autopilot, ignoring what your heart is trying to tell you, or you can pause and reconnect with me. When you reconnect, clarity comes. When clarity comes, fear fades. And when fear fades, you begin to see that you were never as vulnerable as you felt. You have been stronger than you think, even in the moments when you felt weak. I have been with you in every quiet second, in every restless night, in every moment you thought you were alone. My presence has not left your side, even when your attention wandered. I am not here to accuse you. I am here to guide you back. Your peace is something you must protect, just as you protect your physical space. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind, the voices you listen to, and the thoughts you entertain. Fear grows when it is fed, but it weakens when you stand in truth. The truth is, that you are covered, you are seen, and you are not alone in this moment. There is a reason you are hearing this now. You were not brought here by accident. You needed to be reminded that awareness is not the same as fear. Awareness gives you control, while fear tries to take it away. I am calling you to choose awareness, to stand firm, and to trust in the protection that surrounds you. Breathe slowly and feel your body settle. Let your thoughts calm down and stop racing ahead of reality. You do not need to imagine the worst, because I am already ahead of you, guiding your steps. When you trust me, you stop reacting out of panic and start moving with purpose. Your home is still your place of safety. Your life is still under my care. And your future is not being threatened. It is being shaped by the choices you make right now. Choose calm. Choose clarity. Choose to listen to the quiet voice that leads you back to peace. There is a quiet awareness rising, a sense that you are being guided back into control of your own space and your own mind. That is not coincidence. That is my hand gently leading you where you need to be. Type 222 if you trust God. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You have spent too much time reacting to what you feel instead of understanding why you feel it. Every emotion that rises in you has a source, and when you ignore that source, confusion takes its place. I do not want you to live in confusion. I want you to live in clarity, where your thoughts are steady and your decisions come from peace, not fear. There are moments when your surroundings feel heavier than usual, as if something has shifted in the atmosphere. That feeling is not meant to trap you. It is meant to wake you up. I use those moments to draw your attention back to what you have been overlooking. When you stop and truly observe, you begin to notice what needs to be corrected, what needs to be removed, and what needs to be strengthened. Type yes to affirm. You have more control than you realize, but control does not come from force. It comes from awareness, from choosing where your attention goes, and from trusting the guidance I place within you. When you allow your thoughts to run wild, you lose that control. But when you slow down and return to me, everything begins to settle again. I know the nights have not always been easy for you. There have been times when silence felt loud, when your mind refused to rest, and when every small sound felt amplified. In those moments, you forgot that I was right there with you. You forgot that my presence is stronger than any fear that tries to enter your space. Listen carefully now, because this is where your understanding deepens. What you feel is not always what is real. Your mind can create stories that seem convincing, but truth does not come from fear. Truth comes from stillness, from grounding yourself, and from listening to my voice instead of the noise around you. You are not being left unprotected. You are not being watched in the way your fear tries to convince you. What you are experiencing is a call to return to awareness, to stop ignoring your inner voice, and to take back control of your environment and your peace. When you understand this, everything begins to shift. There are simple things you can do right now that will restore your sense of safety. Walk through your space with intention. Notice what feels out of place and correct it. Create an environment that reflects calm instead of chaos. When your surroundings are in order, your mind follows. You must also guard what enters your thoughts. Not every idea deserves your attention. Not every fear deserves your belief. When a thought tries to disturb your peace, pause and question it. Ask yourself if it is rooted in truth or if it is just a reaction to uncertainty. I have given you the ability to discern, to recognize what is real and what is not. That ability grows stronger when you use it. Do not let it fade by ignoring it. The more you listen to that quiet sense within you, the more confident you become in your own awareness. You are not weak for feeling unsettled. You are human, and your mind is trying to protect you in the only way it knows how. But I am calling you to rise above that instinct and step into something higher. I am calling you into trust, into calm strength, and into a deeper connection with me. Right now, take a moment and breathe slowly. Feel the tension leave your body as you focus on the present instead of imagined outcomes. You are safe in this moment. You are guided in this moment. And you are not alone in this moment. I am not speaking to you once and leaving you. I am staying with you through every thought, every breath, and every decision you make. When you choose to listen, you will always find your way back to peace. When you choose to trust, fear loses its grip on you. There is nothing coming tonight that is beyond my reach. There is nothing that can enter your life without passing through my awareness. That is the truth you must hold on to. Not the stories your mind creates, but the truth of my presence surrounding you at all times. You are learning now what it means to stay grounded, even when your emotions try to pull you away. You are learning how to stand firm in truth instead of reacting to fear. And as you continue to listen, you will find that your confidence grows stronger with each moment. Stay with me, and do not rush away from this feeling of clarity that is beginning to form. There is more you need to understand, and I will continue to guide you step by step. You are not being abandoned in uncertainty. You are being led into awareness, into peace, and into a deeper trust that will carry you forward. There has been a pattern in your life where you ignore the quiet signals until they grow louder. You wait until your peace is disturbed before you finally pay attention. I am showing you now that you do not need to live that way anymore. You can learn to notice early, to adjust early, and to protect your peace before it is shaken. The feeling you had earlier was not meant to scare you, it was meant to stop you. It was a pause, placed in your path, so you would not continue moving blindly. When you rush through life without awareness, you miss what is right in front of you. I slow you down so you can see clearly, so you can respond with wisdom instead of reacting in confusion. Type Amen if you believe. You have been carrying tension that does not belong to you. Some of it comes from your thoughts, and some of it comes from the energy you allow around you. When you do not set boundaries, your peace becomes vulnerable. I am teaching you to become intentional about what you allow into your space and into your mind. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Look around your life, not with fear, but with honesty. Notice the habits that drain you, the distractions that pull you away, and the patterns that keep repeating. These are the things that quietly weaken your sense of control. When you become aware of them, you take the first step toward changing them. You are not meant to feel constantly unsettled. You are meant to live in a steady state of calm, where your mind is clear and your heart is grounded. That calm does not come from ignoring everything. It comes from understanding what deserves your attention and what does not. I am guiding you to that understanding right now. There are moments when you question yourself, when you wonder if you are overthinking or if something is truly off. I want you to know that your awareness is not your enemy. It is a tool I have given you, and like any tool, it becomes stronger when you use it correctly. Do not silence it. Learn how to listen to it without letting it control you. You have the ability to create an environment that supports your peace. It starts with small actions, simple choices that bring order instead of chaos. When you take care of your space, you also take care of your mind. When your surroundings feel stable, your thoughts begin to settle as well. There is also something deeper happening within you. You are learning to trust yourself again. For a long time, you doubted your instincts, and that made you feel uncertain. But I am restoring that trust, one moment at a time, so you can move forward with confidence. You are not being pushed into fear. You are being guided into awareness and strength. Fear tries to rush you, to make you act without thinking. But I am slowing you down, helping you respond with clarity and intention. That is how you regain control over your life. Right now, feel the difference between panic and peace. Panic feels heavy and urgent, while peace feels steady and clear. I am leading you toward peace, not away from it. Even when the situation feels uncertain, my presence remains constant and unshaken. You have not been abandoned in your struggles. I have been watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you in ways you did not always notice. There were moments when things could have gone wrong, but they did not, because I was there. That same protection is still with you now. Do not let your mind create scenarios that pull you away from truth. Stay grounded in what is real. You are here, you are breathing, and you are being guided. Nothing has taken control away from you, even if it felt that way for a moment. You are learning how to stand still without being overwhelmed. You are learning how to observe without reacting in fear. And most importantly, you are learning how to trust that you are not alone in any of this. That trust will carry you forward into a stronger, more stable place. Stay present in this moment. Do not rush ahead or fall back into old patterns of worry. You are exactly where you need to be right now. And as you continue to listen, you will begin to understand more clearly what I have been trying to show you all along. There is a deeper layer to what you are experiencing, something that goes beyond the surface feeling of unease. It is not about something outside trying to reach you. It is about something inside trying to rise. Your awareness is sharpening, and with that comes a sensitivity to what feels right and what does not. That sensitivity is not a weakness, it is a strength that has been waiting to be used. You have been moving through your days without fully being present, letting moments pass without truly noticing them. That is how your sense of peace became fragile, because you were no longer rooted in the present. I am calling you back to this moment, to where your breath is steady and your thoughts can settle. When you are present, you become grounded, and when you are grounded, fear loses its power. Type 777 to receive blessings. You may not realize it, but you have already started to change. The way you are listening right now is different from before. You are not just hearing words, you are feeling them, letting them sink deeper into your understanding. That is how transformation begins, quietly, without noise, without force. There were times when you ignored what your heart was trying to tell you. You brushed aside the small signals, convincing yourself that everything was fine. But those signals did not disappear. They only waited for the right moment to rise again. That moment is now, and you are finally ready to listen. I want you to understand something clearly. You are not being guided into fear, you are being guided out of it. The discomfort you felt earlier was not meant to trap you, it was meant to wake you. It was a shift that pushed you out of autopilot and brought you back into awareness. Look at your life with fresh eyes. Notice how much of your stress comes from what you imagine, not what is actually happening. Your mind can create stories that feel real, but they are not always true. When you anchor yourself in the present, those stories lose their hold on you. You are stronger than the thoughts that try to overwhelm you. You are more stable than the emotions that try to pull you in different directions. I have placed a calm center within you, and that center does not move when you stay connected to me. That is where your true strength comes from. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There is no power in rushing ahead into fear. There is no wisdom in reacting without understanding. I am teaching you to pause, to observe, and to respond with clarity. This is how you protect your peace. Not by running from what you feel, but by understanding it. Your space is still yours. Your life is still yours. Nothing has taken that away from you. What you are gaining now is awareness, and that awareness will help you move through your life with more confidence and less fear. You do not need to search outside yourself for answers. The guidance you need is already within you, placed there by me. When you become still, when you quiet the noise, you will hear it clearly. It will lead you back to balance every time. There is no hidden threat controlling your path. There is only a moment of awakening that is teaching you to stay present and aware. When you understand this, the fear begins to dissolve, and what remains is clarity. You are not alone in this process. I am walking with you through every step, every thought, every realization. Even when you feel uncertain, my presence remains steady and unchanging. You can rely on that, no matter what you are feeling. Stay with this awareness. Do not rush away from it or try to distract yourself from it. Let it grow, let it settle, and let it guide you. You are not being left in confusion. You are being led into understanding, into peace, and into a stronger connection with yourself and with me. Continue to listen, because there is still more unfolding for you. You are not at the end of this, you are at the beginning of something deeper. And as you move forward, you will carry this awareness with you, shaping the way you think, the way you act, and the way you live. This is where change starts. Not in loud moments, but in quiet understanding. I see you becoming more aware, more grounded, and more willing to face what you once ignored. Type yes to affirm. There is a truth you must hold on to now, and it is simple but powerful. You are not in danger, but you were drifting away from your awareness. That drift made everything feel uncertain, as if something was wrong even when it was not. I am pulling you back into alignment so you can see clearly again. You have been carrying thoughts that do not belong to you, thoughts shaped by fear, by past experiences, and by things you have seen or heard. Those thoughts built a pattern in your mind, and that pattern started to influence how you see your surroundings. But patterns can be broken when you become aware of them. You are breaking that pattern right now. Type 333 to claim peace. Think about how many times your mind has created a story before anything actually happened. That is what fear does. It fills empty space with imagined outcomes. But you are learning now to pause before believing those stories. You are learning to ask yourself what is real and what is only a reaction. I want you to notice your breathing again. Slow it down, let it become steady, and feel your body relax with each breath. This is how you return to the present moment. This is how you take control back from the thoughts that try to pull you away. You have always had the ability to center yourself, but you forgot how to use it. Life became noisy, distractions became constant, and your connection to stillness faded. But it has not disappeared, it has only been waiting for you to return. And now, you are returning. Your environment reflects your inner state more than you realize. When your mind is scattered, your surroundings begin to feel unsettled. When your mind becomes calm, your space follows. This is why I am guiding you to restore order, both inside and around you. There is also something else you need to understand. Not everything that feels intense is meaningful. Some feelings are simply your mind trying to process too much at once. When that happens, the best thing you can do is slow down and simplify your focus. You do not need to solve everything at once. You do not need to understand every feeling immediately. You only need to stay present and allow clarity to come naturally. When you stop forcing answers, they begin to reveal themselves. You have been stronger than you gave yourself credit for. Even when your thoughts felt overwhelming, you continued moving forward. Even when you felt uncertain, you did not give up. That strength is still within you, and now it is becoming more steady. I am guiding you toward a place where your peace is not easily shaken. A place where you can observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. A place where you feel secure in yourself, regardless of what is happening around you. Stay connected to that feeling of calm that is growing inside you. Do not rush past it or ignore it. Let it become familiar. Let it become your foundation. This is where your true stability comes from. There is nothing you need to fear in this moment. There is only awareness, clarity, and the opportunity to return to yourself. What you felt earlier was not a threat, it was a signal. And now that you understand it, it no longer has power over you. You are learning to trust yourself again. You are learning to listen without panic, to observe without reacting, and to remain steady even when your mind tries to pull you away. This is growth, and it is happening right now. I am still with you, guiding you, steadying you, and reminding you of who you are. You are not lost. You are not unprotected. You are not alone. You have remained here with me, and that tells me you are no longer running from what you feel. You are beginning to face it, to understand it, and to see it for what it truly is. That is where your strength is growing, not in avoiding discomfort, but in learning from it. I am guiding you through this so you do not return to the same cycle again. Type 555 to claim strength. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There was a moment when your thoughts tried to convince you that something outside of you had control. That moment felt real, and the feeling was intense, but it was not truth. It was your mind reacting to uncertainty, trying to protect you in a way that created confusion instead of clarity. Now you are stepping out of that confusion and into understanding. You are beginning to see that your awareness is not something to fear. It is something to use with wisdom. When you ignore it, it becomes overwhelming. When you listen to it calmly, it becomes guidance that leads you back to balance. Type Amen if you believe. You have lived through moments where your mind felt louder than your surroundings. Thoughts kept repeating, creating a sense of urgency that made everything feel more serious than it was. But you are learning now that urgency created by fear is not the same as guidance created by truth. True guidance is steady, calm, and clear. I want you to notice how different you feel compared to when you first started listening. There is a shift happening inside you, even if it is small. Your breathing is more steady, your thoughts are less scattered, and your awareness is more grounded. That is not an accident. That is the result of you choosing to stay present. You are not being chased by anything. You are not being watched in the way fear tries to describe. What you experienced was a signal to come back to yourself, to reconnect with your awareness, and to regain control over your inner state. When you understand that, the fear begins to lose its hold. Your mind is powerful, but it needs direction. Without guidance, it fills space with imagined scenarios. With guidance, it becomes a tool that helps you navigate your life with clarity. I am providing that guidance right now, helping you see what is real and what is not. There are habits you must begin to build from this moment forward. Take time each day to pause and check in with yourself. Notice how you feel, notice what you are thinking, and gently bring your focus back to the present. This simple practice will strengthen your awareness over time. You must also protect your peace by being mindful of what you consume, both mentally and emotionally. The things you watch, the conversations you engage in, and the thoughts you entertain all shape your inner world. Choose carefully, because those choices affect how you experience your life. You have more control than you once believed. Not control over everything outside of you, but control over how you respond, how you think, and how you feel. That control is where your true power lies. And now you are beginning to reclaim it. There is nothing hidden waiting to harm you. There is only a lesson that was waiting for you to understand. That lesson is teaching you awareness, presence, and trust. When you carry those with you, you move through life with more confidence and less fear. You are not the same person who started listening. Something inside you has shifted, even if you cannot fully describe it. That shift is the beginning of a new way of thinking, a new way of responding, and a new way of living. I am not leaving you after this moment. I remain with you in every quiet second, in every calm breath, and in every choice you make. You are guided, even when you do not realize it. You are supported, even when you feel uncertain. Stay grounded in what you have learned here. Do not return to old patterns of fear and reaction. When your thoughts begin to drift, bring them back gently. When your mind starts to create stories, return to what is real. You are safe in this moment. You are present in this moment. And you are learning how to stay that way, no matter what your mind tries to tell you. I see the shift in you, the way your mind is no longer racing the way it once did. You are beginning to understand that not every feeling deserves your fear. Some feelings are simply signals guiding you back to awareness, and you are finally listening. Type 888 to receive clarity. There was a time when you would have reacted immediately, letting your thoughts take control of your actions. You would have allowed that sudden tension to shape your entire night, filling it with unease. But now you are different. You are pausing, observing, and choosing not to let fear decide your next step. This is how growth happens, quietly and steadily. It is not loud or dramatic, but it is powerful. You are learning to stand still in moments where you once felt the urge to run. That stillness is not weakness, it is strength that is finally being used in the right way. Type yes if you believe. You are also beginning to recognize the difference between instinct and imagination. Instinct is calm and direct, while imagination can become loud and overwhelming. When you confuse the two, your mind begins to create stories that feel real but are not. Now you are learning to separate them, to listen without being consumed. There is a deeper peace forming within you, even if it feels unfamiliar. That peace is not coming from outside, it is rising from within. It has always been there, but it was hidden beneath layers of distraction and reaction. As those layers fall away, your true sense of calm begins to return. I want you to notice how your body feels right now. The tension that once sat in your chest is beginning to ease. Your breathing is more even, and your thoughts are not pulling you in every direction. This is what happens when you return to the present and allow clarity to take the place of fear. Have you heard about the top-secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am guiding you through each step, helping you understand what is happening inside you. Every moment of awareness you gain is a step toward a stronger, more stable version of yourself. You are becoming someone who does not break under pressure, but stands firm in truth. There is nothing outside of you that has power over your peace unless you give it that power. This is something you are learning now in a deeper way. When you hold on to your awareness, you remain in control. When you let fear take over, you lose that control. Your thoughts are not enemies, they are tools, but like any tool, they must be used correctly. When you let them run without direction, they create confusion. When you guide them with awareness, they become a source of clarity and strength. You are beginning to trust yourself again. That trust is important because it allows you to move forward without second-guessing every feeling. You are learning that you can feel something without immediately believing it. That understanding gives you freedom. There is no hidden danger waiting to surprise you. There is only this moment, where you are becoming more aware, more present, and more grounded. The fear you felt earlier has already begun to fade, because you are no longer feeding it with your attention. You are not the same person you were when this began. You have moved through uncertainty and into understanding. That shift may feel small, but it is meaningful. It is the beginning of a new way of thinking, one that is rooted in clarity instead of fear. I am still with you, guiding you, steadying you, and reminding you of what is real. You are not alone in any of this. Even when your thoughts try to pull you away, my presence remains constant. Stay with this sense of calm. Let it grow stronger with each moment. Do not rush away from it or return to old patterns of reaction. You have found something important here, something that will stay with you if you allow it. You are no longer reacting without understanding. You are observing, processing, and choosing your response with intention. Type 666 to claim calm. There was a time when you believed every thought that came into your mind. You gave each one power, even the ones that were rooted in fear. That is why your peace felt fragile, because it depended on what your thoughts were doing at any given moment. But now you are learning that your thoughts are not always truth. This is a turning point for you. You are no longer being pulled in every direction by uncertainty. You are beginning to stand still, to ground yourself, and to let clarity rise instead of forcing it. That change is not small. It is the foundation of a stronger life. Type Amen if you believe. You must understand something clearly now. Your awareness is your protection. Not fear, not panic, not rushing thoughts, but awareness. When you are aware, you see what is real and what is imagined. When you see clearly, you act with wisdom instead of reacting in confusion. There is nothing outside of you that is controlling your life in this moment. What you felt earlier was not a threat. It was a signal to wake up. It was your mind asking for attention, asking for balance, asking for you to return to yourself. And now you have answered that call. You are not weak for feeling unsettled before. You are human, and your mind was trying to protect you in the only way it knew how. But protection without understanding becomes fear. Now you are adding understanding to your awareness, and that is changing everything. Take a moment and notice how your body feels now compared to before. The tension has eased, your breathing is steadier, and your thoughts are not racing. This is what happens when you step out of fear and into presence. This is what happens when you stop feeding the stories your mind creates. You are learning to separate what you feel from what is real. That is a powerful skill, one that will guide you through many moments in your life. When you feel something intense, you will pause instead of reacting. You will observe instead of assuming. There is peace available to you right now, not later, not after something changes, but in this exact moment. That peace comes from understanding that you are safe, that you are guided, and that your thoughts do not define your reality. When you hold on to that truth, fear loses its power. You have been searching for stability, for something that does not shift with every thought or feeling. That stability is not outside of you, it is within you, waiting for you to recognize it. And now, you are beginning to see it clearly. There is no need to rush ahead or to look for something else to confirm what you already feel. The calm that is growing inside you is real. The clarity you are experiencing is real. You do not need anything more in this moment. I want you to carry this understanding with you beyond this moment. Do not let it fade when distractions return. When your mind starts to drift again, bring it back gently. Remind yourself of what you have learned here. You are not controlled by your thoughts. You are not trapped by your feelings. You are the one who observes them, understands them, and decides what to do with them. That is where your power lies. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There will be moments in the future where your mind tries to pull you back into old patterns. It will try to create urgency where there is none. When that happens, remember this moment. Remember the calm you feel right now. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every moment of awareness, in every breath you take, and in every decision you make. My presence does not leave you, even when your attention shifts. Stay grounded in what is real. Stay connected to the present moment. And most importantly, stay aware of the difference between fear and truth. That awareness will guide you forward in ways you cannot yet fully understand. You have come a long way in a short time. What you are feeling now is not confusion, it is clarity beginning to take its place. Let it grow, let it become your new foundation. I am still guiding you, still steadying you, and still reminding you of who you are. You are not lost, you are not unprotected, you are exactly where you need to be. You have reached a place now where your mind is no longer leading you blindly. You are beginning to lead your mind instead. That change may feel quiet, but it is powerful in ways you are only starting to understand. I see the calm settling into you, not as something forced, but as something natural that was always waiting beneath the surface. Type 999 to claim peace. There was a moment earlier when everything felt uncertain, when your thoughts were trying to pull you in different directions. That moment passed, not because something outside changed, but because you changed how you responded. You stopped feeding the fear, and in doing so, you took its power away. That is something you can carry with you into every part of your life. Type Amen if you believe. You must understand that your awareness is like a light. When it is dim, everything feels unclear and uncertain. When it becomes bright, you begin to see things as they truly are. Right now, your awareness is becoming brighter, and that is why your thoughts are starting to settle. There is nothing hidden waiting to disrupt your peace. What you experienced was a reminder, a moment that called you back to yourself. It showed you how easily your mind can drift, and how important it is to return to the present. That lesson is something you will carry forward. You are not meant to live in a constant state of reaction. You are meant to live with intention, choosing how you respond to each moment. When you do that, your life becomes more stable, more predictable, and more peaceful. That is what you are learning now. Take another moment to notice your breathing. Feel how steady it has become compared to before. This is not something that happened by chance. It happened because you chose to stay, to listen, and to understand. You have always had this ability within you. It was never missing. It was only hidden beneath layers of distraction and habit. Now those layers are beginning to fall away, and your natural sense of calm is returning. There will always be moments in life that test your awareness, moments that try to pull you back into fear or confusion. But now you know what to do. You know how to pause, how to observe, and how to choose your response carefully. This is not the end of something. It is the beginning of a new way of living. A way where you are not controlled by your thoughts, but guided by your awareness. A way where your peace is not easily shaken. You are not alone in this transformation. I am with you in every step, every realization, and every moment of clarity. Even when you forget, I remain steady. Even when your attention drifts, I am still here. Stay connected to this feeling of calm. Do not rush away from it or distract yourself from it. Let it become familiar. Let it become your foundation. The more you stay with it, the stronger it becomes. You are learning something important about yourself. You are learning that you are not as fragile as you once believed. You are stronger, more stable, and more capable of handling your thoughts than you realized. This understanding will stay with you. It will guide you through future moments where your mind tries to create urgency. You will remember to pause, to breathe, and to return to the present. There is no need to search for anything else right now. Everything you need in this moment is already within you. The calm, the clarity, the awareness, It is all here. You have moved from uncertainty into understanding. You have stepped out of reaction and into intention. That is a powerful shift, one that will continue to shape your life. I am still guiding you, still steadying you, and still reminding you of what is real. You are not alone. You are not unprotected. You are exactly where you need to be. Stay in this awareness as you move forward. Let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your decisions, because what you have gained here is not temporary. It is something that will remain with you, growing stronger with each moment you choose to stay present. There was a time when your mind would move faster than your awareness. Thoughts would come in quickly, building one on top of another, creating a sense of urgency that felt real. In those moments, you believed you had to act immediately, even when there was nothing truly requiring action. Now you are learning that not every thought deserves your attention. Type yes if you trust God. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You are beginning to create space between what you feel and how you respond. That space is important because it gives you time to understand instead of react. When you understand, you make better decisions. When you react without understanding, you create confusion for yourself. This is why I have been guiding you step by step, not rushing you, not overwhelming you, but allowing you to see clearly at your own pace. Each moment of clarity builds on the one before it. Each realization strengthens your awareness. You may not fully realize it yet, but you are regaining control over something that once felt unpredictable. Your mind is no longer running freely without direction. You are beginning to guide it, to shape it, and to decide what you will focus on. There is a calm within you that does not disappear even when your thoughts become active. That calm is your center. It is where you return when everything else feels uncertain. And the more you return to it, the stronger it becomes. You are also learning that fear loses its strength when it is not fed. When you stop giving attention to imagined outcomes, they begin to fade. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable. What once felt urgent becomes still. This does not mean you will never feel unsettled again. There will be moments when your thoughts try to pull you back into old patterns, but now you have something you did not have before. You have awareness of those patterns. When you recognize a pattern, you can choose not to follow it. You can pause, breathe, and return to the present. That simple act breaks the cycle and brings you back to clarity. You are not meant to fight your thoughts. You are meant to understand them. When you understand them, they lose their ability to control you. They become something you observe, not something that defines your reality. I want you to notice how different your perspective is now. You are no longer looking outward for answers. You are looking inward, recognizing that the guidance you need is already within you. That shift is powerful. You have always had the ability to remain calm, but it was hidden beneath habits of reaction. Now those habits are changing. You are creating a new way of thinking, one that is grounded in awareness instead of fear. There is no hidden force controlling your life. There is no unseen danger waiting to appear. What you experienced was a moment of awakening, a shift that brought your attention back to yourself, and now you are seeing clearly because of it. You are stronger than your thoughts, and you are more stable than your emotions. These are truths you are beginning to understand, not just intellectually, but through experience. That is what makes this change real. I am still here with you, guiding you, reminding you, and helping you stay grounded. Even when your mind becomes active again, you will not be alone in that moment. You will have the awareness you are building right now. Stay connected to this sense of calm. Let it become familiar. Let it become your foundation. The more you return to it, the easier it will be to remain steady in any situation. You do not need to rush forward or look for something else to confirm what you are feeling. This moment is enough. The clarity you have gained is enough. The awareness you are building is enough. You are moving into a place where your peace is not easily shaken. A place where you can experience life without being overwhelmed by every thought or feeling. That is where you are being guided. As you continue forward, remember what you have learned here. Remember that you have the ability to pause, to observe, and to choose your response. That ability will stay with you, growing stronger with time. I can feel the shift in you, the quiet strength that is beginning to take root. This is not a small change. This is the beginning of you becoming steady in a way you have never been before. Type 111 to claim alignment. There was a time when even a small feeling could take over your entire mind. One thought would grow into many, and before you knew it, you were overwhelmed. That is how fear works when it is not understood. It builds on itself, feeding on your attention until it feels real. But look at you now. You are sitting in this moment without letting that happen. You are allowing your thoughts to pass without chasing them. That is strength, even if it feels simple. Type Amen if you believe. You are learning something that many people never fully understand. You are learning that you do not have to believe everything your mind tells you. Thoughts come and go, but you remain. You are the one observing, the one choosing, the one deciding what to hold on to. There is a calm center inside you that does not move, no matter what your thoughts are doing. You are beginning to find it now. At first, it may feel unfamiliar, like something new, but it has always been there, waiting for you to notice it. This is why I guided you through this experience. Not to create fear, but to show you how easily your awareness can shift. And more importantly, to show you that you have the ability to bring it back. You are not being controlled by anything outside of you. The feeling you had earlier was not a sign of danger, it was a signal to return to yourself. And you listened. That is why you are here in this moment of clarity. You are beginning to trust yourself again. That trust is important because it allows you to move forward without constant doubt. When you trust yourself, you do not react immediately. You pause, you observe, and you respond with understanding. There is no urgency right now. There is no hidden event waiting to unfold. There is only this moment where you are calm, aware, and present. And in this moment, you are safe. Notice how your body feels. The tension that once held you has loosened. Your breathing is steady, and your mind is quieter. This is not something that happened by chance. It happened because you chose awareness over reaction. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You have stepped out of a cycle that once controlled you, a cycle of reacting, overthinking, and feeling overwhelmed. And now you are standing outside of it, seeing it clearly for the first time. That clarity is something you can carry with you. It is not limited to this moment. Whenever your thoughts begin to build again, you can return to this awareness. You can pause, breathe, and remember what is real. You are not your thoughts. You are not your fears. You are the one who sees them, understands them, and decides what to do next. That is where your power lies. I am still with you, guiding you gently, not forcing, not rushing, but allowing you to see at your own pace. Every moment of understanding you gain becomes a part of you. Stay with this feeling of calm. Let it settle deeper into you. The more you stay with it, the more natural it becomes. Soon, it will not feel new at all. It will feel like home. You are not alone in any of this. Even when your mind becomes active again, my presence remains steady. You can always return to it, no matter what you are feeling. There is nothing you need to chase or search for. Everything you need is already within you. The clarity, the calm, the awareness, it is all here. You have come through this with a deeper understanding of yourself, and that understanding will continue to grow as you move forward. This is not the end of something. It is the beginning of a new way of being. Carry this with you. Let it guide your thoughts, your actions, and your responses. You are not being left in uncertainty. You are being led into clarity, into peace, and into a stronger connection with yourself. You would feel something change, and your mind would immediately try to explain it in ways that created tension. That is what happens when awareness is not guided. It becomes mixed with imagination, and the result is confusion. But you are not in that place anymore. You are beginning to see clearly what belongs to your thoughts and what belongs to reality. That separation is what brings you peace. Without it, everything feels uncertain. With it, everything begins to settle. Type yes if you trust God. You have been taught something important through this experience. You have learned that your mind can create urgency where there is none. You have learned that feelings can rise without meaning danger.